my thoughts on this so-called AI bubble. I guess I'm not an expert or anything, but I have two thoughts on this. The first one is like, if it is a bubble and it crashes, where does my mind go to? And then whether it is a bubble or it is not. And in my opinion, like, I'm not an expert or anything, so I don't have many thoughts on that, but it's just like my intuition on it. And yeah, from the perspective of like, if it is a bubble and it crashes, what do I think we'll miss, or yeah, how will we be able to tell that it was a bubble or not? And in my opinion, things like this, right? It's like Gemini being so cheap, I guess. Not cheap. It's like Google letting you try Gemini for free. And these prices, like $15 per million tokens for the pro model with reasoning and such, I wonder if it will be like, if it is a bubble, will we miss this Google letting you code AI apps and like doing this kind of build your own app with Gemini and such? Will we miss this? If it is a bubble, I would say yes. And if it is not a bubble, then it will never get normal, right? So it will keep going down or whatever, and we will look back to today as like, whoa, it was so expensive then. For example, Uber used to be like $5 a ride or whatever, and now it's like 50, right? So before, it used to be like this rideshare bubble, and then it kind of like the free VC credits went down, you could say, right? And now it is just a service that costs basically the same as a taxi, right? So what one could say, like, it's not definitive that these rideshare apps can endure this transition or not, right? Who knows? And in my opinion, this AI bubble is in a similar situation. It's like we can't really tell, and that is, I guess, what leads to my second thoughts, which is whether it's a bubble or not. And well, from what I've read, ChatGPT, OpenAI seem to not be profitable right now, and they have like high burn rate, and they don't have like enough revenue in comparison. So that is like very typical VC business type thing, right? It's like the VC venture capital business model. So it's like nothing rare there. I don't know if it's a bubble or not. That's where I am inconclusive, and I don't know enough about business, and I'm not like one of these predictor people or whatever. But it does have this same vibe that Uber in like 2015 had. Uber in 2015 was like, whoa, Uber is going to destroy everything. The taxis are over, blah, 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 blah. And then it turns out that when VC money runs out, Uber costs literally the same as taxi. Same with Airbnb, right? Airbnb is another example of the same thing. Whoa, Airbnb, with Airbnb, hotels are like so useless, blah, blah. Then it turns out that Airbnbs, like 10 years later, Airbnbs are like equally the same price or even higher as hotels with shitty service and perhaps like even more issues, right? So it's like, that was just VC money subsidizing everything, right? So I wonder if there is like this aspect of AI here, right? Even if it's not a bubble that will burst like the housing bubble or whatever, right? Like this 2008 housing bubble. I think this is kind of what could happen. That we look back on these AI prices and we are like, oh, they used to be so cheap back then. They were like essentially subsidized by these companies trying to grow, and it failed. And then it becomes like super expensive to run AI things or whatever. And yeah, it's sad for the people who want to use it, and I guess better for the people who don't have to endure as much AI generated shit on the internet. And yeah, these are my thoughts. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If I have said anything wrong, could very well be the case, because I'm not like an expert on anything. But yeah, I'm open to hearing what you think about this AI bubble, whether it's a bubble or not, what do you think will happen, and so on. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.